Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're breaking down what it really means to own your home.
So, you have the deed to your house, but the real question is, do you have total control?
Not quite, because your ownership is limited by things called encumbrances.
The biggest ones come from the government, and you can remember them with one easy acronym, PET.
PETE stands for Police Power, Eminent Domain, Taxation, and Escheat. Let's break them down. Police power is the big one. It lets the government regulate your property for the public good without paying you.
And don't mix up eminent domain with condemnation. One is the right, the other is the process.
So, here's the bottom line. Police power regulates how you use your land. Eminent domain actually takes it.
Okay, the most common type of police power, it's something that shapes every neighborhood, zoning.
Zoning is basically how a city carries out its master plan, keeping homes separate from factories, for example.
But what happens when your property just doesn't quite fit the current rules?
Well, there are three main ways you might get some relief from strict zoning.
First is a non-conforming use. Think of a gas station that was there before the area became residential.
Then there's a variance. Say your lot is weirdly shaped, so you get a waiver to build closer to the road.
And a special exception is for things that serve the community, like a hospital in a residential zone.
All right, let's switch gears from government rules to private ones. Yep, those exist too.
We're talking about CC and Rs, the private rulebook for your neighborhood, usually enforced by an HOA.
So here's the classic showdown. What happens when the city's rule clashes with your HOA's rule?
The answer is simple. The stricter rule always wins. No exceptions. You're building a 4-foot fence?
Now for the trickier private stuff, telling the difference between a right, simple permission, and an intrusion.
You've got easements, licenses, and encroachments, and they are three totally different things.
An easement is a real legal right. That's why it will always pop up during a title search.
An encroachment, though, that's a physical thing, like a neighbor's fence on your lawn. You'd need a survey for that.
You see, ownership isn't one single absolute power. It's just a bundle of rights that others can limit.
Which leaves us with one final question. Before you buy, do you know which sticks are missing from your bundle?